Got everybody? Not quite. Bronwyn, Sasha, we need you. Jeremy, we need you. Everyone. You can sit. I'll pull you up. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us here this morning. This is our 4th Double D, which also happens to, not by coincidence, coincide with our 4th anniversary of DeeTwenty. So a little over 4 years ago, we started a sort of a guerrilla marketing campaign centered around 3 words, which was, what is DeeTwenty? And that's been a question that's pervaded our experience of what DeeTwenty has become. Although at first we thought it was a clever idea to try and inspire people's imaginations to try and figure out what it was that we were doing, because it was a new thing that nobody had quite done before. It became clear very quickly that we actually didn't know the answer to that question, and that over time DeeTwenty has evolved into one thing after another, and it's become this really fascinating experience living through it and seeing it all from this side of the table. And not only that, as DeeTwenty grown in sort of three locations in 4 years and over 200 FNMs ago. But it's also grown beyond these walls. It's become a nationwide community online. We've got our Facebook groups, and there are people there that have never even set foot inside the club. We've got our Discord, we've got our World of Warcraft guild. DeeTwenty has become more than just a club. But what's really gratifying for me is that this community here, the guys in this room, the Magic community, although I can't take any credit for having created this community, I didn't do it. That wasn't me. All I did was lay the foundation and provide the walls, provide the orange tablecloths and the comfy couch. And then this community has built itself on the substrate that I provided, which is thrilling. It's thanks to every single one of you that participate, that show up, that engage with each other, that have made the community what it is. But it's time now for me, as the player from this side of the table. I've ended that campaign, and for me, the DeeTwenty Geeking Venue, part of my mission, has drawn to an end, and I need to move on to the next expansion. So what I'm trying to say is that as of the end of November, DeeTwenty Geeking Venue will be closing. DeeTwenty as a brand will continue to exist. We'll still thrive as an online community. I'll be doing all kinds of interesting new projects. But I'm going to be leaving town. I'm leaving Joburg. We're moving to Cape Town early in the new year. I've spoken to some people who are interested in capitalizing on the momentum that this Magic community that you guys have built, on keeping that going in some way and figuring out a way of making that happen. And I'm going to be helping those guys in any way that I can. And it's going to be a very exciting future. And I want to thank you all again for joining us here for this 4th anniversary and for what will probably be our final Double D. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining us. And we'll put the pairings up in a couple minutes, but I'm going to hand over to Finley to just do some housekeeping announcements quickly. Oh, let me remind everybody the toilets are that way. Here's Finley, who's our head judge today, level 2 judge, and I believe he's judging his first event today. As head judge. Well, here you go.